my goodness. How are you? I'm all shining and glistening up the sun. The sun's like right there, shining right in my face. Let me move a little bit. But yeah, I wanted to talk about perception. Look, these leaves give a false perception. What's under them? What's under? Let's uncover. All right. That right there looks safe, right? To walk on. This, we don't know. And if we're not even thinking, we don't even perceive that nothing's there, right? The idea of perception. I had a friend of mine, right? We were friends for a long time. We worked at the same place. Friends for years. And me, I got antsy. I started feeling like she was trying to judge me. You know what I mean? I was talking to this one guy and he kind of worked. He worked at a place where he lived at. Like if you have a maintenance job or a construction job or maybe a seamstress job, a nanny job. That's perfect to describe it, a nanny job. If you have like a nanny job where you live on the site. You live there, it's your place. You can do whatever there, you know? Maybe they have a huge house and off to the side, like maybe 30 feet, 40 feet, they have like another house and that's where you live. And then you come over, you walk over and you take care of the kids and all this, you know, with a vacation and all that. So my point is that you do have a place to stay. It's very nice. Matter of fact, you got a jacuzzi there, fireplace. I mean, they hooked it up for you. And you're a nanny. But would you invite a guy over? Probably, maybe. Would you have company, like your family and stuff? Yeah, probably, maybe. But would you get married to a man and live there and be a nanny? I mean, I don't know. It's the perception. So anyway, like I said, I was dating this guy and he was doing maintenance and he lived in the apartment. He lived there. And it was nice, you know, he had it hooked up and everything. And it was an apartment building, like apartment complex. For his thing, it was security. So it wasn't like he had to have his tools on, belts on, the hammer, the nail, the screw, you know, and, you know, the flathead too. He didn't have to have all of that. All he needed was like his camera and his wit. So it was security type thing. We get kind of warm now out here. It's feeling good. The wind blowing and all. Anywho, I was dating him. I was really digging him. I really liked him a lot. Really a lot. And I started perceiving, like I said, the perception over there with the leaves. Who perceives? What's under those leaves? We don't know. We might not even care. We just want to step. But at the end of the day, when you get in a relationship and you step into the company of somebody that you really like, it's a different ball game. But this perception game is still there. Would you agree? It's still perception. I go over a couple times, you know, and one time he invited me to spend the night. And when I did, it was this screeching sound up above. Doom, 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 doom. I mean, actually like that at night. And I said, wow, it startled me because I'm not used to that. And I kind of woke up and I said, wow, what's going on? What's that? Noise scares us. And he said, oh, that's the lady upstairs. And I'm thinking, oh, okay. He said, yeah, she's kind of heavy set. And, you know, the walls is thin as fuck up in here. And I'm thinking, okay. So that was that. And as I continued to stay there and go there, in the daytime you couldn't hear anything. But at night, thump, 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 thump. And I'm thinking, okay. So time went on. We still dated. And then, you know how you're talking on the phone with your girlfriend, you're chit-chatting and stuff. And he kind of pissed me off, you know, with some of this stuff. And anyway, if you stay to the end of the video, I'll let you know what happened with that. But as I'm saying, we got into a conversation. And then I said, well, he doesn't really have a place to stay anyway because he pissed me off. And she was like, well, yeah, he does. You know how you get with your girlfriends and everything. And she was like adamant about it. Well, he does have a place to stay. I don't know why you keep saying that. And I'm thinking, does she know him? Does she know his cousin? Are they conspiring against me? Does she think the shit he's done to me is right? You know, I just started thinking all kinds of stuff. But anyway, I was like, no, he doesn't have a place to stay really. Because my perception was scooping me away in the dream, you know, like taking me to a lavish place, marrying me. And, you know, we don't have to have the white picket fence, but it don't have to be, thump, thump over my head. That's what I'm thinking. This is not, and plus, if you work somewhere, you want to keep your job, right? So he'll probably be there, and I'm not saying he's going to move. But I have a son, and I was thinking, like, me and my son with the thump, and just all of it. My whole perception of it was like, he doesn't really have a place to stay of his own. He works where he lives at, but he doesn't have his own place per se. But her argument and the right thing is that he does have a place to stay. But if you take it further and the perception like, oh, me and him gonna be together, and I mean, how are we gonna be together? And he lives here, and he's supposed to be getting a house for me and taking me off to do, we go into the fairy tale dust. But overall, to me, my perception is that it's not a place of his own. Like if you lose your job today, do you have to move? So that's how I was looking at it. That's all. That's how I was looking at it. But in essence, he does have his own place, and he just happens to work there too and do security, look out for the grounds, constantly be on the phone. And if anything happens, I guess call the police. And, it's like, like they're having this cybersecurity coming up. I heard cybersecurity is, going to be a future thing where you could do it. Well, he just did it at the apartment complex, and the walls were super thin, and he probably lives there to this day, But anyway, I don't think I was totally perceived in, I don't think my perception was totally wrong, because the relationship continued, and I think I was sprung and shot out over him, for real. I really liked him a lot, and come to find out, some guy came out to Oils where I was outside. And if you've been on my channel for a while, I started a business outside years ago. Well, someone came out there and told me, he was like, yeah, well, he's been engaged for years. And I'm thinking, what? No. But yeah, he's been engaged for years. And the girl lives on the west side. So she lives on a totally different side of town than I was on. So maybe his perception was the same as mine. Like, this is not really mine. My fiance is on the west side, maybe like 30, 40 minutes from here. I work here, but I got to have somebody in my bed while I'm here too. Wow. It just happened to be me, right? Like they say, every girl gets a turn. But yeah, that's what happens. So I don't know. Perception is something. Like, you work from home. If you work from home and you use the computer, is that your computer, or is it your job's computer? Or can you just get on the computer whenever you feel like it? It is a computer. Do you have your own computer, or do you use the job's computer and then go out and get another computer? You know what I mean? So you can use the computer. So anyway, I make that statement to say that the girlfriend that I haven't talked to in a while, me and her talked. And I just feel like, just a release into the atmosphere of where I am. And it's beautiful here. I love it here. And perception is everything. Like, somebody else might say, what the frick is she there for? She should be in her house. She could be in her house right now. She's not outside. But and by the way, I will be trying to come to some of the videos, inside, but I'm still outside. I still meet people. I'm still brainstorming my entrepreneurial journey, the baby daddy stuff, just everything, and I'm willing to teach. We teach, each one teach one. But my thing is reaching out online, because I talk to a lot of people, and I learn so much, and we learn so much from each other. But the online thing, I said, let me click on this camera. And I'm going to come on more, and I'm going to come on more. When I come on, For real, I come on. But, yeah, I come on. I'm on here. We're here today. What is your idea about perception? Even starting a business and wearing the oils. Like, you wear the oils and somebody might perceive your smell as nasty, but you perceive it as all that, baby, and a bag of chips with dip on the side. And the dip is warm and creamy. Okay. So that's how we feel about our fragrances when we wear them. But at the end of the day, it's all about perception. What you perceive is right for you. And it's okay for you. And it's okay for me. But leave a comment. What do you think about perception, though? Like, even your oils, like when you wear, like, Nag Champa, Bangladesh Black Musk. How about patchouli? Some people don't like that. Or just, it's a perception of everything. And that was my perception. But I'm so happy that me and her bonded again. And we text, and I told her I loved her, and I do. But I felt some kind of way with that. Because even when she would call me, I wouldn't respond. You know what I mean? I was like, how dare she say he don't have a place to, he got a place to stay. He can't put me and my son there. Woohoo. So yeah, this lady outside coming with a video to say hello. Perception is everything to you, and it should be. And it's not wrong or right. It's a perception. But if you work at home, or if you're looking at me at your computer, are you on your computer? Do you own it? Is it the job's computer? Are you renting it? Are you leasing it? Is it really yours? Would you invite somebody else to come on the bandwagon? So it's just the perception. What's your perception of me? What's your perception of my channel? My perception is that you need to tell somebody about my channel, especially if they like oil fragrances. And you could leave questions and email me at oils43213@yahoo.com. Email me, click the link at the bottom, and let's stay connected. I got an email list going on because is YouTube mine? Do I own YouTube? My perception? Let's get on the email list where I own my email list. I own my website, that kind of thing. But guess what? If I don't pay for it, they'll shut it off. So I was like, do we own anything? Is it really ours? Is it yours? Is it mine? Whose is it? But yeah. Thank you for watching the video. And I'm out here chilling. And today I'm wearing I Want Jimmy Choo. That's what I'm wearing. I'm wearing Jimmy Choo today. Yep. Jimmy Choo. And then I know. I put a little bit of pear on it. Jimmy Choo, and then I splashed pear on it. So that's how it smells. That's how I smell. I smell a little bit fruity, sexy, and if I keep walking, I might smell a little musky too. But it'll be my kind of musk, my scent. And that's with the oils, right? It goes by your chemistry. Yeah. What's your perception? What did you think about what I said about like perceiving like his place, but he stayed there, or the computer if you work, like because you use it after work, or do you go and buy another one? What's your perception? Tell me. Leave a comment.